Welcome back, stargazers. Today we're bringing you an absolutely beautiful, gorgeous, and fascinating explainer. We are taking an immersive journey straight into the cosmos. If you're the kind of person who just loves looking up at the night sky, well, you're in for a massive treat today. We're going to unpack some truly captivating celestial events, all building up to a lovely, gorgeous, and fascinating evening stargazing opportunity coming up really soon. So let's jump right in. Okay, let's dive into this. To set the mood, just look at these breathtaking northern lights dancing right over the Arctic Henge in Iceland. It's crazy to think about, but when reports of massive solar flares hit, photographers literally scramble to capture ancient-looking monuments against this shimmering backdrop of reds, pinks, yellows, and greens. It perfectly captures how incredibly violent solar activity, literally millions of miles away, ends up creating such a gorgeous aesthetic for us right here on Earth. Section 1. History written in the stars. Humanity's cosmic fascination. And this brilliantly illustrates how that cosmic fascination is literally woven into our history. Take a look at the 11th century Bayeux tapestry. You see those folks pointing up? They're staring right at a comet, which back then was seriously believed to be a dark omen signaling the death of King Harold in 1066. Wild, right? And then we've got Giotto's 1301 masterpiece, The Adoration of the Magi, where he actually painted a comet as the Star of Bethlehem. Long before modern astronomy, these celestial events weren't just pretty sights. They were deeply revered omens or religious milestones. Section 2. The June 2026 Planet Parade, a breathtaking celestial show. Now let's meet the cast for this upcoming show. First up, we've got Venus, the legendary evening star. It's going to be shining at a jaw-dropping magnitude of -3.9. To put that into perspective, under the right conditions, it's actually bright enough to cast shadows. Next is Jupiter, our second brightest player, glowing with a really steady, brilliant -1.8 magnitude. Then, playing hard to get down near the horizon, we have Mercury, completing the triad. Oh, and as a gorgeous little bonus later on, a stunning waxing crescent moon makes a guest appearance to crash the party. So you don't miss a single second of this fascinating evening stargazing, here is your exact chronological playbook. Early June, you'll spot Venus and Jupiter cozying up in the western evening sky. Then, mark your calendars for June 8th and 9th. That is their absolute closest approach. Fast forward to June 12th, and boom, we hit the peak of the three-planet alignment when Mercury finally joins the main stage. By the 15th, Mercury hits its sweet spot for viewing. And to cap it all off on the 16th and 17th, that beautiful 5 to 11% illuminated crescent moon slides right into view. When we say closest approach on the 8th and 9th, we are talking a mere 1.6 degrees apart. Think about it like this. If you hold your pinky finger out at arm's length against the twilight sky, both of these dazzling planets will easily hide right behind it. They're going to look like they're practically touching. For the naked eye, this is going to be an absolutely show-stopping sight. Section 3. Demystifying the magic, the science behind the conjunction. So the crucial point here is understanding the mechanics behind the magic. A planetary conjunction doesn't mean these planets are actually moving closer together in physical space. It's totally a trick of perspective. It happens when planets align perfectly along the ecliptic plane. That's the apparent path of the sun and planets across our sky. Basically, from our line of sight here on Earth, they are just photobombing each other from literally millions of miles apart. And the visual contrast is just mind-bending. They look like next-door neighbors, right? But the reality is, Venus is sitting about 110 million miles away, blazing bright because it's relatively close to us and completely wrapped in highly reflective clouds. Jupiter, on the other hand, that massive gas giant, is hanging out roughly 560 million miles away. You're basically seeing this incredible, vast depth of the solar system flattened into a single two-dimensional snapshot. Let's move to Section 4 and see how this builds. The Astrophotographer's Guide, How to Watch and Photograph. Okay, so you want to capture some world-class graphics of this beautiful event yourself. Here's the plan. Step 1, find a flat, unobstructed west-northwest view. Pro tip here, frame a cool local landmark in the foreground to give your shot some real scale. Step 2 is all about the timing. You're aiming for that sweet spot about 30 to 45 minutes after sunset when the twilight makes everything pop. And step 3, the real secret sauce. Shoot from the exact same spot over multiple nights. You'll be able to track their movement and literally watch the orbital mechanics play out. Seriously, a little research and planning can lead to some truly spectacular compositions. And the best part? You absolutely do not need an observatory or a massive telescope for this. A smartphone with a decent sensor, a basic camera, or even just some regular binoculars will do the trick nicely. It's all about getting out there, soaking up the clear skies, and getting a bit creative with the cosmos. So here's the big question. Will you be looking up when the universe puts on its next great show? We definitely hope you do. If this explainer got you hyped for some gorgeous, fascinating evening stargazing, please do us a huge favor. Like, share, and subscribe to our channel. It helps us keep bringing you these lovely deep dives into the cosmos. The universe is handing us these beautiful, world-class graphics for absolutely free, so definitely don't miss out. Keep your eyes on the skies, and we'll catch you in the next explainer.